There are 5 AI tools I use right now to manage my money. None of them cost anything. None of them require a financial background. And together, they do something in about 20 minutes that used to take me hours every month. I'm not talking about budgeting apps with AI slapped on the label. I'm talking about tools that actually think, that take your real data, find real patterns, and hand you real answers. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what each tool does, how to use it, and which one to start with today. Let's get into it. Here's the thing about AI and personal finance right now. Most people are either completely ignoring it or completely overwhelmed by it. The people ignoring it are still spending 2 hours a month manually reviewing spreadsheets, guessing at their budget, and wondering why the needle never moves. The people overwhelmed by it are reading headlines about robo-advisors and algorithmic trading and thinking this stuff isn't for them. Both groups are missing the same thing: practical free tools that are available right now, that require zero technical knowledge and solve the exact problems most people have with money. That's what this video is. 5 tools. What each one does, how to use it, nothing else. Tool number 1 is the one you probably already have: ChatGPT or Claude. I covered this in depth in last week's video, but the short version is this: export your bank transactions as a CSV, paste them into the chat, and ask it to analyze your spending. It categorizes everything, totals each category, flags forgotten subscriptions, and spots behavioral patterns in about 30 seconds. What makes this different from a budgeting app is the prompt. The app gives you what it's programmed to give you. The AI gives you what you ask for. That's a fundamentally different relationship with your financial data. The prompt I use every month: you are a personal finance analyst. Here are 90 days of my transactions. Categorize them. Total each category. Identify my top 3 spending areas and flag any recurring charges that look forgotten or duplicated. Write in plain English. 30 seconds later, you have more insight than most people get from a year of checking their balance. Now, if you want to skip the trial and error on getting this prompt right every single time, I built a reusable template you can copy directly into ChatGPT or Claude, upload your export, and get a consistent result every month without having to remember the prompt or rewrite it. Comment the word "analyze" below, and I'll send it to you for free. That's it. Just the word "analyze" in the comments, and I'll reply with the template directly. Free on both platforms. Start here if you haven't already. Tool 2 is Copilot Money. This one is slightly different. It's an app, not a chat tool, but the AI inside it is genuinely useful in a way most budgeting apps aren't. What Copilot does is connect to your accounts and learn your spending patterns over time. It doesn't just categorize transactions, it notices when something is off. If you usually spend $400 on groceries and this month you spent $620, it flags it. If a subscription amount changes, it catches it. If you're trending over budget in a category mid-month, it tells you before you've already blown it. The learning component is what separates it. Most budgeting apps are static. You set a budget, it tells you if you went over. Copilot is dynamic. It adjusts to your actual behavior and gives you forward-looking alerts, not just backward-looking reports. It has a free trial and runs about $13 a month after that. So technically not free long-term, but the trial is long enough to know if it's worth it for you. I'm including it because the AI functionality is genuinely best in class for an app in this space. Tool 3 is for anyone who lives in spreadsheets and doesn't want to give that up. Tiller pulls your bank transactions automatically into Google Sheets or Excel every day. No manual entry, no exports, no copy-paste. Your data just shows up in a spreadsheet, categorized every morning. Here's where AI comes in. Once your data is in Sheets, you can use Google's built-in Gemini AI or paste sections into Claude or ChatGPT to analyze it. You get the control and flexibility of a spreadsheet with the analytical power of an AI on top of it. It's $15 a month after a free trial. But if you're already a spreadsheet person, this replaces hours of manual work every month. The ROI is immediate. If you want the fully free version of this workflow, export your transactions manually once a month, paste into Google Sheets, then hand it to ChatGPT. Same outcome, just more manual. Either way, the AI does the analysis. Tool 4 is one most people haven't thought of for personal finance: Perplexity AI. Perplexity is an AI search engine that gives you sourced, cited answers instead of a list of links to click through. And for personal finance questions, it's genuinely excellent. Here's how I use it. Anytime I have a financial question, I'd normally Google, is a Roth conversion worth it at my income level? What's the current federal funds rate? How does the backdoor Roth work? What are the contribution limits for this year? I ask Perplexity instead. What I get back is a direct answer with sources written in plain English that I can follow up on with a clarifying question. No clicking through 10 articles, no ads, no SEO garbage. It won't replace a financial advisor for complex planning decisions, but for the research phase, understanding a concept, comparing options, getting current numbers, it saves hours and it's completely free. Tool 5 brings us back to the AI chat tools, but this time for a specific use case that most people don't think to use them for: debt payoff planning. Here's the prompt. I have the following debts. List them with balance, interest rate, and minimum payment. Build me a payoff plan using the avalanche method and tell me exactly how long it will take and how much interest I'll save compared to making minimum payments only. What comes back is a month-by-month payoff schedule, the exact order to attack your debts, the total interest saved, and a plain English explanation of why this approach works. This used to require a spreadsheet, a financial calculator, and about 2 hours. Now it takes 30 seconds and a good prompt. If you want those prompts already written and formatted, not just the debt payoff one, but spending analysis, savings goal projections, and about 25 others, I put together a 30-prompt AI pack specifically for personal finance. $17 on Gumroad. Link is in the description. It's the fastest way to skip the trial and error on prompting and just get results. So here's how I'd sequence these if you're starting from zero. Week 1, run the ChatGPT or Claude spending analysis from last week's video. Get your baseline. Know where your money is actually going. Week 2, if you want an app that does this automatically going forward, try Copilot's free trial. Week 3, if you have debt, run the payoff prompt. Get your plan. Know your number. After that, use Perplexity anytime you have a financial question you'd normally Google. And if you're a spreadsheet person, set up Tiller. You don't need all 5 at once. You need one, use consistently, to change your financial picture. Pick the one that fits where you are right now and start there. The barrier to managing your money well has basically been removed. The tools exist, they're free, and they're better than what most people were paying a financial advisor to do manually 5 years ago. The only question is whether you use them. If this video helped you, hit subscribe. I put out a new video every Monday, and this is exactly the kind of thing I cover every week. And if you try any of these tools, drop a comment and tell me which one you started with. I read every single one. This is Ledger and Lift. See you next Monday.